Good day, collective. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. I am going live to give the overall energy for the upcoming week, as well as answer some of your questions in a card pull. All right, so this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And this is also a timeless live reading. Hello, and is good for any time you are seeing it. So I'm shuffling first for the overall energy for the collective, and then I will pull cards to answer your questions. All right, so Spirit, whoop, wow, that one went flying. Oh, excuse me. Goddess of the Moon. Not a surprise, it is the new moon in Virgo. And it was also solar equinox over the weekend. Feeling a lot of energy from that. I am exhausted, I'm telling you. So some of you might be feeling the effects of the moon as well. Let's see here. Let's see what else. Spirit, what other messages? I feel some of you are connecting and doing rituals as well. I even heard some of you might be even practicing spells for the moon. And that could just be something as clarifying your crystals and stuff with the new moon and creating moon water and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be, a big ritual, but I do feel like some of you really get into, moon energy. I know it really, really does affect me more than it used to, especially since I connect more and more all the time. And it seems to be the energy that the moon has over me, and its effects are stronger than they ever used to be. We have all tied up. I feel like some of you are I just heard some of you are on super, super busy schedules, and you guys are trying to maybe adjust your calendars so you can fit everything in. Some of you feel like you have to give up something to fit something or somebody else into your schedule or into your life. You feel like you're constantly busy. So that might be something that's coming through for you. But a lot of this is about feeling like you are caught in a situation and you are feeling like have nowhere to go. You have no other options. So that if that's your energy, there's always other options. You're never stuck. There's always somebody who is ready to help you. There's always organizations or friends and families, but you have to be able to speak your truth if you feel like you're being stuck in a position and you can't escape. If that's you, and you're in a harmful situation, please be careful, but try to seek help. And if this is like a career situation, you're always able to get out. There's always going to be somebody who treats you more fairly, a job who values you more. So you're never stuck. It's just a matter of putting faith in the universe that people are there to help you and people want to help you. So I got a couple different energies from that all tied up one. That can cover a lot of things there between, being stuck somewhere and just, not being able to make the choices because maybe you don't have the confidence to. Maybe you're just in a comfortable place and maybe you're not the breadwinner and you don't have the money to leave a situation, or you're just feeling like maybe you have a lot of interest in something. Maybe you have taken a gamble on something, or you have invested in something along those lines. So that can, definitely go a lot of different ways. I'm hearing a lot of different avenues with that all tied up card. But let's see what else we have. Spirit, is there anything else from this deck for the collective? Oof. We have Angel of Balance. We have Libra season coming up, so that's another thing that I'm not surprised of, creating an equal atmosphere, and that could mean seeking equality in a lot of things. It could be in the workplace, it could be at home, it could be juggling your schedule, making sure everybody's happy, making sure everybody gets to their extracurriculars, and is also has enough time to do homework, and here and there you're running everywhere. So it's about creating balance in your life, trying to maintain and still have enough time for yourself, because if your cup is not full, then it's hard to balance everything else. We have deceit. Somebody might be in your energy that is maybe trying to manipulate a situation, or trying to lie or use trickery against you, or sabotaging you, or maybe this could even be you. Unfortunately, maybe you're the one who's trying to sabotage something. I hate to think that about not my viewers, but we're all human, and sometimes we do things without even thinking. And so this could be, maybe I'm just bringing it to your attention now. Maybe you didn't even think, that it was something that could be harmful. And this is just coming to your attention now. Like I said, we're all human, not here to judge. We have door to value. So I was just saying, like, creating an equality in the workspace, all tied up. Maybe you think you can't go anywhere. Maybe you think that, nobody else is going to value you as an employee. But this is a door to value. There is other ways to make money. Maybe it's time to start a side hustle, or use your skills to make money. Go somewhere where you're valued, and that could be in a relationship, that could be a partnership, that could be in an internship. But it's time that you realize your value, your worth, and you should be compensated for that. All right, so let's go to our okay, so just so you guys know, I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. When I start off the reading, I do the overall energy for the collective, and then I will go back and read through each question and answer them with pulling 2 cards. So right now I'm doing the overall energy of the reading, and I just ask you for patience, because I will get to your question, and you'll know I'm on your question because I say the name first. So that's how you'll know when I'm reading yours. So have patience. I'm doing the overall energy for the reading first, and then I will get to your questions. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings, as I go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. So, so please, feel free to join me. I do pop-up readings as well, so that's why it's important to hit that notification bell. So you'll be notified as to when I am posting new readings. Oh, and I am recording now for my October readings for sun signs. Well, actually, sun, moon, rising, however you want to read it. but my monthly readings for the zodiac, and they'll be posted. What is not maybe next week? Is it due to be posted next week or the week after? Either one, but it's coming up, so make sure you're paying attention. I think it's the week after. Um, click on notifications so you know when everything is getting posted and you just don't miss anything. Okay, so we have meditation. Okay, time to connect with your higher power, whatever that may be, with your breath. Try to escape and close out your mind to everything else. It's not easy, I get that, but your spirit's wanting to connect with you. Your guides, guardian angels, ancestors are wanting to connect. So that's something that you're being called to do, connecting to your inner self and checking in. It's really a good way to check in with yourself. And if you receive downloads in the meantime, then that's something else that can come along. But it's really important to just clear your mind, your heart, and your soul, and center yourself, and prepare yourself for things that are coming. There's a lot of changes coming in, and I feel like a lot of people need to understand and get more centered on how to handle these changes. We have happiness. So I feel like these changes are going to bring in happiness, if we know how to handle them correctly. It's important to try to take a hold of these changes that are coming through and try to tackle them with a positive light. Try to maintain positivity, even though it's really, really hard to go through anything that is change, even if it's a prepared change, even if you're moving or you're starting a new school or doing something that you've never done before. Change is always hard. No matter what you're doing, it's always going to be that learning curve or that adjustment period. So it's just a matter of getting through that, and then it'll be smooth sailing, and it will lead to happiness. We just have to get through that and help each other through these times. All right, Spirit, what else is there from this deck for our collective, for the overall energy for this reading for the upcoming week? Ooh, some of you might be making a connection. Maybe you guys have a date night planned. But this is something that needs to be nurtured. These came out together. I feel like whatever connection you're making, and this doesn't have to be a love connection. This could be, maybe you're visiting your grandparents or your parents or even your kids or your grandkids. It's about making this loving connection and nurturing it. Maybe it's just a new relationship that you're starting. Maybe it needs these kid gloves to get started with, to figure things out, to see how you guys interact. You're still getting to know each other. And, it's this time when you're experiencing those, butterflies in your stomach and that excitement upon seeing each other. So it's something that you need to watch and see how it grows, and not put too much. Let it see how it unwinds and be excited, but don't be pushy. Don't be overbearing. Just go with the flow, nurture things, and be in the moment. Essentially, Spirit just said be in the moment. So you guys might be forming special connections this week. Okay, if that's what Spirit says, special connection, because it doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to be a romantic connection, but this is going to be something special for you, something that you might be, maybe you're getting together in somebody's energy, or somebody is going to be visiting you, but the connection is going to be special either way you look at it. You're going to take something away from it, spiritually, emotionally. Some questions might be answered. I just heard from this connection. Maybe you're meeting with somebody and maybe you had things were up in the air, and maybe they, are able to answer some questions that have been looming for you. All right, so let's see what's coming out from this deck. Woo! Okay, these. Okay, okay. For others of you, we have gamble. And we have secrets. Wow. So taking a chance. Some of you might have something that you need to, that you've been holding inside for a long time. And this might be some of you who need to keep that secret inside and not tell anybody. Maybe you're the only one that knows something and you're not able to tell anybody until the time is right. You know, this could be something like somebody told you that they were pregnant and they were just in the beginning stages of the pregnancy. And you have to keep this to yourself until they're ready to tell everybody. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad secret. It's just a secret. So maybe, you know, it could be something like that. Something, maybe it's a surprise party you're planning for somebody. Maybe something's going to be revealed to you. A secret's going to be revealed to you. And that somebody's been holding on to until the time was right. But something's going to be revealed to you this week, and it's time to take a chance. Step outside of that box and roll the dice, because it's time to take a chance on whatever it is that you've been wanting or manifesting. Step out of that comfort zone and go for it. If you have goals, it might be a good time to set forth and conquer those goals. At least take the first steps on, you know, what it takes to get to those goals. It's important for you to see that taking that first step is the biggest step in going towards what your wishes are and your wish fulfillment. All right, so some of you might also maybe have a partner or something with a gambling problem. So that could be an indication to you, or maybe it's a secret that they have a gambling problem. But I feel like you would know that because of your bank might be feeling the hit of a gambling problem. Maybe somebody is betting too much money. I just heard on sports. Somebody gambling on sports or something along those lines. Okay, again, this is look for signs, but on this sign, it says risk. Okay, so along with this, and it's funny because these come out together a lot. This gamble and risk. Taking a chance, getting out of your comfort zone, like I was saying earlier. Looking for opportunities. Getting out of that comfort zone. That's in the opposite direction of risk, right? Time to step out of your comfort zone and take the opportunity. So whatever it is that you've been looking at, whatever it is that you've been wanting to achieve, now might be your time to take that into consideration. Hello, everyone. Coming in, I just wanted to let you know that I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Right now, I am shuffling for the overall energy of the reading. Once I am done with the overall energy, then I will move on to questions that are being asked, and I do take questions one by one, scrolling up to the top of where they start, and then moving forward by pulling 2 cards for each question. So feel free to start asking, and have patience that I will get to yours. You'll know that I've gotten to yours when because I'll say your name before I ask the question. So you know that it's your question at that point. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? Anything else from this deck? What else do we have from this deck? Anything? Nope, was told to move on. Okay, so we're going to do messages of love first. This is going to be forever, whoever you are thinking of when these messages come out. This could be, you know, a family member, a friend. This could be a partner, a crush. It's whoever you have on your mind, okay? Let's see, Spirit. I am shuffling for the collective. What do they need to know from this deck? What messages? Shuffling for the collective. What is it that they need to know? What messages do they need to know, Spirit? Shuffling for the overall energy. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. So, if you have somebody coming back to you or trying to think about whether you should let this person in, now this person could say, hey, I've changed, blah, blah, blah. But how are you going to know that until you give them a chance? I'm not saying take them back, but maybe you want to meet with them and see if you get that energy of have they really changed. Could this, you know, maybe it's been years and they really have worked on themselves and they want to meet with you. Well, then maybe that's something you want to take into consideration. But if it was just been 2 weeks and they say that they've changed, you might want to reconsider that because really, dude, really, ma'am, you've changed in 2 weeks? Probably not. So you might want to take that with a grain of salt if you feel like you're able and you believe that they have changed, or, you know, maybe it's you who've changed, you who've had to grow, and you feel like this is something that you want to pursue. Maybe it's your indication to move forward on reconnecting with somebody. We have obstacles, unhealed wounds, or blocking forward movement. You have to heal from the past before you can move forward. Ties have to be cut. You have to make sure you're healed, and then you can move forward in a relationship. I say this all the time. Energetic ties have to be cut from the past before you're able to move forward. And if you don't cut energetic ties, you're still in the same cycle. The universe looks at it as you're in the same cycle. You're not giving your full energy into opening your heart and your soul to something new. So if you're still wholly feeling the feels for somebody else and you're like, oh, I'm just going to get over them with this person, the universe is like not going to let that relationship last because it was just, you're still in the other person's energy. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Now we got that Angel of Balance card. So somebody, this is speaking loud and clear to somebody because this is the second balance card. And yes, we're going into Libra season. So balance is really, really important at this point in time. So it's time to realize if you're putting more into the relationship than your partner, is that fair? Do you feel like that's fair? It's not really a partnership. You know, you want to be treated with balance. You want to have a union, a partnership, 50-50. And if you're giving too much and the other person is just not feeling it, or just kind of, you know, holding on to or maybe you're breadcrumbing somebody, or somebody's breadcrumbing you and they're giving you the absolute littlest bit to keep you hanging on. That's not okay. So just keep an eye out for that. Unplug. Work less will help strengthen your relationship. This could be a call to somebody that, you know, your person loves that you're putting in and hustling and, you know, putting in your all for your family or your home, or, you know, keeping everything maintained. But they also they don't want an exhausted you. They want, you know, you who's going to have enough energy to do something with them on the weekend. and not, you know, the scraps that you leave behind because you're so exhausted from work the whole week. You know, and they just don't want that leftover part of you. They want to be able to enjoy your company. So if you're finding yourself exhausted in front of your person or your family, then it's time to maybe get your priorities in a row, quality over quantity. Even if it's just a right now type of thing, where you cut back for right now, and then, you know, reconnect, maybe go on a mini vacay or even a staycation where you can reconnect or respark things. Stability, this relationship can stand the test of time. So for some of you, if you've been questioning, like, is this going to be something that is going to endure? Maybe you have a long distance relationship. Maybe you're going through a separation or something along those lines. This might be your sign that, yes, it can stand the strength, the test of time. You guys are strong enough to make it. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Right now, I am shuffling for the overall energy, and I am shuffling some oracle cards to start this reading. And then once I am done with the overall energy, I'm going to scroll back and start reading your questions, answering one by one with pulling two tarot cards for each question. So I'll answer each of your questions in order. So feel free to ask any questions and just have patience with me going through, because I will get to your question by reading your name. That's how you'll know that I'm on your question. So just be patient is all I ask. Oh, I do ask. That's not all I ask. I do ask that you click on that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live and posting new readings. I do go live Mondays and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. And every Monday and Thursday, so you can look for me there. I do some pop-up lives. So if you hit that notification bell, that way you'll know when I am going live. And also, please hit on like and subscribe while you're at it. Why not, right? All right, so we have crossing over, bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. So there might be some kind of distrust there, and Spirit's asking you to trust. There's a gap in your relationship, and if there's no trust there, then there is no relationship. Period, end. Like, you can't have a relationship with anybody. Not just romantic relationship, but if there's no trust in a relationship, then there is no relationship. So if you can bridge that gap with the trust you need for this relationship to keep going on a level that you want to maintain, then that's awesome. But if not, then I don't know how you would, I don't even know how you would keep a relationship if there's no trust. All right, what else do we have here for the collective? What else do we have here for relationships for the collective, those who are asking about relationships? We have whirlwind. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. So there might be some kind of drama happening around you. And if there is with your person, then you might want to step away. If they're carrying that much drama with them, really scratch your head and take a deep look into this relationship and, is it worth it? Yes, we all come with baggage. Okay, but that's not the same as drama. So if things are flaring up and, there's a dramatic twist every time you turn a corner with this person, then you might be wanting to ask if what you are getting into is really worth it. Baggage is not the same as drama. So just keep that in mind. We all have baggage, especially the older we get. You know, people are coming with ex-wives and kids and baby mamas and baby daddies. And yeah, there's going to be baggage, but it doesn't have to be dramatic. And if you are seeing that every relationship you get into has tons of drama in it, that's not normal. You can have a relationship with other entities and not have that it be filled with drama. Delicate balance. Strike a balance between freedom and commitment. Again, with the balance. Okay, guys? We're talking about balance. Is this person willing to commit to you? Are they just breadcrumbing you? I feel like somebody is needing to look at what is being offered in this relationship. All right, is there anything else from this deck, Spirit, before I move on? Boundless Spirit, your only limits are the ones you put on yourself. You can do anything. If you want to achieve it, you'll achieve it. Nothing is going to stop you. So don't let anybody or anything stop you. And if somebody is saying that you're not capable or are feeding you negative or negativity or putting you down, that's because they're jealous. They don't want to see you succeed. They're not worth it. Listen to your heart, your gut, and your soul. You are boundless. Don't give up. Don't give up doing what you're doing. You will succeed. All right. I was also told this is on top of the deck that I put down from the initial reading, and I was told to show you financial constraints. Some of you might be having to deal with putting a budget on yourself or maybe your family, especially now because of the economy that we're in. So that might be something you're dealing with a lot this week. Maybe it's between pay periods. And I know a lot of us live paycheck to paycheck. So maybe there is that time frame between, you know, when everybody's, you know, not everybody, but a lot of people are finding it tight and you have to pull back. So I feel like this week is going to offer provide you with financial constraints, unfortunately. And we do have the action card. Now, action is about, you know, this white and dark is light and your shadow self. So maybe some of you guys need to work on your shadow self this week, or you might have something that triggers you from stuff that you've been suppressing. So that might give you an opportunity. It might bring something up from the past, and it might give you an opportunity to maybe share something with somebody or get something off your chest or just dive into this shadow thing that you've been wanting to heal and get a hold of it and start healing and start working through this, so you can eventually heal. And the next time you feel that trigger, you'll feel it and then you can release it immediately to back into the universe because you've already worked on it. It becomes easier and easier to heal the more you touch upon these suppressed emotions. All right, so let's move into tarot. Let me give them a good shuffle, and then I'm going to scroll back up to the beginning. I hope everybody has been well, had a good weekend. All right, let's see here. Okay, scrolling back up. Okay, Manusa. Hello, B. Last time H said was your birthday. Yes, it was my birthday. It passed. Thank you. Oh, yours is coming soon in October. Happy birthday, Venusa. Hello, Nicholas. Good to see you. Pulling a couple of cards for Nicholas's general reading. What does Nicholas need to hear today? What does Nicholas need to hear? Shuffling for Nicholas. Nicholas, we have the Three of Swords, but then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there is something that you are recovering from. But then we also have an energy of something that is coming in for you this week that is fast moving. Now, this could be an offer of some kind. It doesn't have to be a romantic offer. And this doesn't have to be from you healing from a romantic anything. This could be just your feelings got hurt, or maybe something was taken the wrong way. Or maybe you're just saddened by something. But it looks like there's going to be an opportunity coming in quickly this week for you. That if I just heard blink and you'll miss it. So, thank you, Spirit. So, make sure that you're looking for opportunities, because if you blink, you'll miss it, because it's going to be coming in that quickly. But this is going to be a good opportunity for you. This could be, I'm not hearing that it's going to be money related. I feel like it's going to be a different kind, an offer of some kind. Maybe somebody's selling something, or you're selling something. Something along those lines. Or maybe you're buying something from somebody and you get a good offer. Something along, yeah, I feel like this is from over the weekend I'm getting. And this is going to be coming in for this week. That was very specific. I don't know if that resonates at all, but that's what Spirit told me. So, I don't know. Just seemed very specific. With this is from this weekend and this is from this week. Never get that. I never get those messages. Okay, Pastel, how are you? I hope you're good. Glad you're back. Pastel asks, what are A's feelings? What are A's feelings towards Pastel? Shuffling for Pastel. Okay, so I feel like we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, so that's a blockage. Something is blocking his feelings for you with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Spirit, what else for Pastel? What is blocking his feelings? What's blocking A's feelings for Pastel? There's a decision that needs to be made from him. He doesn't have clarity on it yet. He's he hasn't sought clarity on a situation yet, and so he hasn't been able to make a decision about something. Okay, Pastel asks, should I take things more seriously with him more? Should Pastel take things more seriously with A? Should. Thank you. No, you're stuck in a cycle of some kind. I feel like he is blocked, and there's a cycle that there's either you or him are stuck in. Let me pull one more card for the should I take things more seriously, because I only pulled one. What is it? Tell me about this cycle, Spirit. What's going on with this cycle? Oh, it's ended. This relationship, it seems like it's done. So again, it's about cutting energetic ties. I got a card about that earlier. Um, cutting cutting energetic ties with energies that aren't serving you. And disconnecting from those people. So you can move on and set yourself on a new path. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Jazz asked, what does this spirit that says about the dream I had last night about me spinning around? What does Spirit have to say about the dream that Jazz had last night? What does Spirits have to say about Jazz's dream last night? About there's a lot of opportunity for you. There's a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And you have to be less defensive or less keep more of an open mind. Don't shut out things before you know. Keep an open mind with all these opportunities. But yeah, lots of opportunities coming in for you. Okay, Venusa. Can you tell me why David was talking to me about leather stuff in the near past? Okay, Venusa wants to know why David was talking about leather stuff in the near past. I'm not really getting anything here. Was he just joking? I'm being told to stay present. Like, I guess, like, to stay present, to not think about the past, maybe. Stay present. I feel like this person is taking up a lot of room in your mind. And this is only going to hurt you. Is a message I'm getting. So it doesn't really answer your question. But this is the message that I got. And I can only tell you what I see or what I hear. I'm hearing that you need to stay present. Being with this person is going to break your heart. It's going to cause heartache if you don't let them go. I don't like that message, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's Anusa. Sorry about my question. Why are you sorry about your question? I appreciate your questions. I don't want you to ever be sorry. Okay, Jazz says, what is the energy about me? My driver's license will be able to be confident and not be scared. I don't know, Jazz. Sometimes your questions, I can't understand you. What is the energy about me? What is the energy about my driver's license will I be able to be confident in? Okay, what is the energy about? I'm assuming Jazz is taking her driver's test. So what is the energy there? From what I can decipher. Okay, so you have to work on it. Have you been practicing? I feel like you haven't been practicing. Like, these are two cards of not putting in the work. Jazz, I hope you've been practicing. That's the only way you're going to be confident, is if you put some practice into it. Or studying, or whatever you're doing. Samina. Oh, that's pretty, Venusa. My real name is Samina. That's beautiful. Okay, Jazz asks, what changes do I have to make? You want me to answer that with a 2-card reading. What changes do I have to make for my life because I don't like change? Okay, what changes does Jazz have to make? That is crazy. You have to work on your stability. And letting go of things that aren't serving you. And you have to know when to stop. Know when to let go. Know when to walk away. Hi, Love Bug. How are you? Hello, sounds tasteful. Jazz asked, does my grandfather Carl have any message for me? Okay, so let's see if we can get another card. Jazz wants to know if Carl has any messages. Grandpa Carl. Do you have any messages for Jazz? Grandpa Carl. Spirit, does Grandpa Carl have any messages for Jazz? I don't know, but my eyes just started burning. Does Grandpa Carl have bad eyes? Holy moly. I don't even have my incense going. It's burned out. Woo! Wow. Does Grandpa Carl have bad eyes? Seriously? Because all I'm getting is tears here. Or maybe he is upset or knows you're sad. Wow, that's never happened. For those of you who've been watching me for as long as I've been doing this, that has never happened. So that might be... Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. That has never happened. Like tears immediately coming to my eyeballs. Whew. I feel like... Jazz, I feel like Grandpa Carl's sad. And might be seeing you crying. It doesn't want to see you cry. Saying you have to have patience and put in the work. You have to plant the seeds to watch them grow. Ooh. Woo wee. I have to move on from that energy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Grandpa Carl. Whew. Never had anything like that happen. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, now I'm shuffling for Pooja. Did Hussein miss me this week? Pooja asks, did Hussein miss me this week? Yes. Yes, he did. He is feeling you. He does. He definitely has an interest in you, Pooja. Okay, the next question. Oh, is he thinking to contact me again? I feel like yes with that. Is Hussein going to contact Pooja soon? Is Hussein going to contact Pooja soon? Looks like he's been working a lot. Not that that's an excuse, but you know how it is. Sometimes it gets to be the end of the day and you're like, okay, now I'm sitting down on the couch finally. And then it's really late at night and you're like, well, I can't call him now. I feel like that's kind of how it is. He's paying more attention to what's going to serve him, and I believe that that is you. I feel like you calm down his nervous system a lot. You put him at ease. Okay. Jazz asks, what's the energy about me stepping out of my comfort zone? Right now it seems like you're feeling wounded or hurt or left out. Alone, is what I just heard. So it's going to make you feel uneasy. Stepping out of your comfort zone is going to make you feel uncomfortable. But it's going to be for your greatest good because it's going to help you move forward. Okay. We have Melissa. Melissa Williams. Does Kurt really love me at all? This is an energy that has been healing. Kurt has been healing. Kurt has been recovering. Okay? Which is helping him to be able to share with you more emotions. That's helping him to understand that he's an emotional being and is becoming more comfortable with it. I feel like he sees you as an empress who may help him grow and become the person he wants to be, and sees you as a guiding light and a comfort. And that's going to lead to stability and happiness. So yes, I do think that he does love you, but he also is a work in progress, is essentially what this is saying. He's healing. He's discovering, okay, this is what I need to do to be in a relationship. I have to share my emotions. I'm just discovering. I'm getting in touch with my own emotions. So and now you're telling me I have to share them with somebody? So I feel like that's the kind of energy it is. Like, holy Moses, I'm just getting to know this about myself. And now what? You want me to share them? Okay, it might not come as easy to this person as, you know, being in a feminine energy is. But I do feel like there is, as this person grows, he's building his foundation. He's becoming the person who's very stable and you're going to be able to count on and move forward with. Thank you, Samina, now that I know your name. I'm doing good. Is the energy around me starting for my own new YouTube channel? Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Jazz wants to know if this new energy, with this new energy surrounding her, stepping out of her comfort zone, is that starting a YouTube channel for her? Thank you. Yes, you have to. I feel like you don't, right now, you're dealing with your self-confidence. And that's pretty much what's stopping you from starting your own YouTube channel, is your self-confidence. And you're holding on to this lack of self-confidence. But you have to let that go. You have to be confident in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. And if it doesn't work out for you, then you can stop. But why not try it? That sounds awesome if you ask me. But that's the only thing holding you back is your self-confidence. And it's your self-confidence and your lack of self-confidence is something that you hold so close to you. And you have to let it go. Okay, so Jazz says, I'm glad to hear that new opportunity. They're coming in for me and I'm ready to... Oh, nice. See, I love to hear that. See, Jazz, that's what I'm talking about. Wasn't that crazy? Like, I mean, as soon as I mentioned your grandfather, and I have that quickly it stopped as soon as I moved on from that energy. That was something. I've never experienced that before. Okay, so Samina asked, does David have feelings for me or is he just playing? What, you didn't like that first answer? That was amazing? Okay, you're asked to stay present because this is going to be victorious. Obviously, you're doubting, Samina. It seems like this person is really, really excited about you and feels like they've won a victory with you. Like you're the award. But you have to stay present. You're overthinking. Be in the moment. Hi, Christy. Thank you, Jazz. You're so sweet. Rashana, is there any chance of Rashana and Tamim to get back in contact? Oh, geez. Let's see. I feel like you're going to be independent for a while. I feel like you're missing opportunities for other people coming in. I feel like other people are interested in you. But I don't feel like that Tamim is. Tamim. I have to work on my self-confidence so I can start this on my own. That's what I struggle with. Okay, so Samine asks, of course, Venusa, my pleasure. Any chance of him message, for Shauna, any chance of him messaging, or are we back in contact? Any chance of a message coming through? I do feel like there's going to be somebody. I don't think it's your person, but I do feel like there's somebody that you're going to have to make a choice about, that you've been separated from and is coming back. I'm not sure if it's your person though. At least not right now. I see that you planted the seeds for your person to come back, but I think somebody else is coming in. And you might have to end up choosing between two people. Like, I feel like you might start being attracted to somebody new, and then your person might come back in. And now you have to choose between either of them. Okay, Pooja asks, can you do a general reading? Sure, I can do a general reading. Okay, so we have, there's a lot of passion in your, I mean, we got wands galore here for Pooja. Creativity, passion, this new energy, excitement. This might be creative energy, sexual energy. You're on fire. You are attractive. You are somebody that people want to be around. You're somebody that people are excited to be around. People are going to you for advice. People are trying to schedule things with you, to hang out, to go out. People just want to be in your energy. I love that for you. I feel like you're attracting a lot of new people in. Just be careful with that, because sometimes the crazies come out of the woodwork, especially if you're a nice person and an empath. Then sometimes we fall for these people who are a little creepy. So be careful of that. But yeah, I feel like this is a really, really a good reading. I feel like this next month is going to be really fun for you. Enjoy that. I love that. Okay, so Jazz asked the people that I should do collaborations with. On the people that I should do collaborations with on with my new channel, what zodiac sign are they? Let's see if I can pull a couple cards and see what comes out. Libra. Let's see what else comes out. Air sign. We got 2 sword cards here. So we got all air signs with a strong Libra. Of course, Samina. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, good night. Sweet dreams. Bye, Samina. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Hugs from the US. Ciao. All right. You're so sweet. All right, so I am shuffling for the overall energy. Let's see what comes out. Oh, some of you are overwhelmed, which doesn't surprise me. It's an overwhelming time. Some of you are really, really overwhelmed, though. I'm feeling that heaviness. All right, so I see Sani on here. Hi, Sani. I am doing well. I'm shuffling for a general reading for Sani. What does Sani need to know for this week? Okay, so you are feeling like there is something that is missing in your heart. Something is calling you, or maybe this is someone, but there's something that you're being drawn to, something that you need to feel whole. Because all of these cups are standing upright. So they're full and it's seemingly things are good. But just because things are good doesn't mean that everything's whole. Like there's still something you're longing for. And this could be an opportunity to maybe go back to school, to, step into a new career. This could be maybe you're longing for somebody that you used to love. Maybe it could be a myriad of things. Maybe you want to change vocations. Maybe you want to move to a different country. There's something that you need to explore, something that is drawing you in. And until you satisfy that calling, then it's going to keep calling you. So you are feeling this urge to find out what it is. What is calling you? What is it that you need so badly? Okay, this is a chance for you to level up spiritually and go to what you need. Now, this is going to bring you to the 9th cup, and we all know the 9th cup is all about emotional satisfaction, emotional happiness. So that's what you're looking for when you're walking away, is the 9th cup. Okay, so you're on your way to find emotional happiness. So pay attention to that. What is calling you? What is it that you desire? What is going to complete you? And maybe you feel like you already have everything that you desire. Maybe it's something that you can elaborate on, or maybe it's something that you can pay forward to other people. Maybe if you have everything that you really feel in your heart that you have everything that you want, maybe you can take that and teach other people, or help other people, or pay it forward in some way, shape, or form. But I really do feel like this is something that you've been putting off. I feel like you have been a giver for so many other people that you haven't been paying attention to your wants and needs. And it's time for you to move forward because you've been putting yourself on the back burner. So it's time to move forward. Okay, Sonny? I hope that helped. Okay. Jazz asks, what is expected from me for the next couple of days and next 2 days at work? To really focus on the task at hand. Make sure you're focusing. Yep. These are both cards about focusing. Paying attention to what is right in front of you. Of course, Sonny. Now, Pooja says, can you also tell me about my career? Like, how is it going to be, or any guidance? Can Pooja have any guidance on their career? Can Pooja have some guidance on their career, please? Shuffling for Pooja's career. All right. I just got that you're not happy where you're at. We have the World in reverse and the King of... I feel like you're not happy with what you're doing. I was told to shuffle this deck. This is about life purpose. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know from this deck. Spirit, what do you want Pooja to know from this deck? What do they need to know from this deck, Spirit? I was drawn to this one, so I know there's something in here. Okay, so we got writing and speaker. Focus on your writing. Is there something like some kind of application or some kind of thesis or something? Like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of writing that you have to do, or this allotment of writing you need to really focus on. Pay attention to this writing portion of whatever it is that you're doing. And then we have speaker. So you said you're nervous for this interview. So make sure you're being articulate and selling yourself. Have that self-confidence. So make sure you are maybe practicing what you think was going to happen or what you need to say. So these are the two things that you need to focus on. Yeah, besides, it looks like you're not happy with what you're doing right now, unfortunately. Okay, so Jazz asks, what is coming in for finances? What is coming in for Jazz and her finances? I don't see that it is going to be, at least not right now. Remember, energy is fluid. And if the situation with the world changes, then I'm sure this will change. But if people are losing money, things are more expensive. Things are getting tougher financially for everybody. So, Jazz, you're in the same boat as everybody, every other human there is. It's really wearing you down, though, emotionally. So I feel that. But it's just something that we have to wait out. Try to be as frugal as possible. Try to make responsible decisions. Try to only purchase things that we need, and ask yourself, do I really need this, or is it something that I want? Is it something that I can put off? Or, is this something that I truly need right now in my life? So I just feel like we have to be more responsible as humans and really hold on to our finances a bit more. But Jazz, we're all in the same boat here. We're all pretty sad about this fucked up finances situation. It is not just you. So don't feel like you're in it alone, please. All right, what else do we have here? I think I'm actually going to end this live now. I hope you guys had a good time. You did bring amazing energy, so thank you very much. Um, I hope you guys have a great night. Well, it's night here, or wherever you are in the whatever part of the day you're at. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. And I will probably go live either tomorrow or Wednesday. So hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I go live. All right. And I'm going to try to record some more zodiac readings for the month of October. So keep an eye out for them next month. I'm in the midst of recording them now. So thank you so much for your energy. Thank you um for all you do. Honestly, I appreciate you guys so much, and today you are the best part of my day, honestly. So be well, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.